ಸೊ ಅವು 83 ಒಂದು ಅದರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರೋಂಥ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೇಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಟು somewhere near college or something where finally we started getting to see some few clippings. This has all happened after the YouTube and everything came out. Till then, this is just a myth we've been hearing from different people, different stories each time. We don't know, we just know this team has won. But eventually, if you understand, today if Indian Cricket Board is one of the richest, if Indian Cricket Board is doing so good, and if every player is earning in crores by end of every year, I think these are the gentlemen responsible.
Yes, the foundation is laid here. How do?
I wish that day these people had signed a treaty or an understanding with the BCCI that from now on, whatever every player is going to earn, we're going to get a percentage of that. They would be the richest. See, these are the people today, if you actually notice how IPL is having, how every player is earning, which definitely they deserve. But here are the gentlemen who made it happen. So this is just not a story of one World Cup. This is a game changer of Indian cricket. And these are the gentlemen who did it. And what better, we are all going to get to see it. We never saw it. We were not there. Whatever stories sir is telling, Kabir sir was telling me in the room some time back, how he has a story behind the rope. What all happened there. I think that is the beauty that we're going to be watching and much eager. See, that is what we're going to get connected to. Correct? This is a very beautiful thing in the trailer which says, buses not come. See, we didn't know this till the trailer came. Correct? Now that is a very, that pinches every Indian, not cricket lover. It happened to these gentlemen. See, when we got to know Kapil sir, Ivarella Nodbekar, they were already huge, and for us they were very huge. It happened to them that there was no bus, and I want to know beyond. I'm sure none of them reacted badly. For them, yeah, chalo yaar, we can go. I think they would have been so humble at that particular time. But that says volumes about their passion for the game and everything. I think that's a story I'm dying to see. And being here, I told you it's a great moment for me.
Absolutely. Describes a strong character ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಆ ದಿನ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಡೆದಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗೋದು ನಮಗೆ 24ನೇ ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ಗೆ. ಈಗ ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ರಣವೀರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ರಣವೀರ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್, if I have to ask you, was it easy to recreate Kapil sir up there for the film? Was it easy? You went to Lords, you had to play those strokes or probably that bowling action. How did it come out? Was it easy? Sulabhavagitta.
This was very intensive character development, I would have to say. It took a long time. I knew that there was a great big responsibility. You're portraying on screen a person who is loved and admired across generations. So yes, I did realize the responsibility that was attached. Now, unfortunately, when we started the character development, there was no video footage of 83. But not no video footage, but very limited video footage. So I asked the direction team to drop me a folder, and there was only that much in it. I was like, itna hi hai. And I know Kabir sir's team, beautiful bunch of kids, so hardworking, so diligent. I was like, this is it? They were like, yeah. I was like, this is all the video footage you have from 83. What am I going to do? So the only way to achieve it was to get it from the man himself. And Kapilji and Romiji were ever so generous in inviting me over to stay in their house. I stayed there for 2 weeks, and Kabir sir and I were both there, and he would share his experiences, and I would videograph him and record him and take notes. And it was those 2 weeks where I picked up his voice and mannerisms, and more than that, the spirit, the mindset of a champion. The champion that he is. My batting was pretty decent, and I just got an invite to play in Sudeep's team for the CCL. So I'm a good batsman. I'll say this myself. But I'm probably the world's worst bowler. So it was actually on the first day of cricket prep that, and I must mention here, Ballu sir and Balwinder Singh Sandhu. legend himself of the 83 squad, was our touchstone in this film. His contribution to our creative process is absolutely invaluable. He came on in the capacity of our coach. He coached all the players in batting, bowling, fielding, and how present he was and how much he's contributed to the scenes and to the cricket is something I have no words to express my gratitude, because it was from the deepest embers of his heart. You know, there were often times when we would be shooting scenes, and you must hear this, my good sirs. We would be shooting some of those scenes, some of the most critical, most significant parts of the film and of the 83 story, and cut would be called, and Kabir sir would come from behind the monitor, and Ballu sir would be with him, and Ballu sir would be in tears, having seen the scene play out in front of him. And it happens so many times, and you understand what the 83 story means to him. And like I said, I really fall short of words to describe his contribution. So on the first day, he said, he saw my batting, he was like, "This is great, fantastic." I played some pull shots and hook shots, and he was like, "Very good, very good." And then he asked me to bowl, and he was like, so it took me many months. I was playing cricket for 4 hours for 4 months straight, trying to crack the action. And sir's body mechanics are very unique, so it was very difficult to catch. And Ballu sir would say, I was very heavy. I was coming off of the shoot of, I think, Simba, if I'm wrong. I had a lot of muscle mass on me. So when Ballu sir finally cracked it, one day he was watching my run-up and he was like, "You know what? तू जब भी bowling करने आता है ना, run-up में ऐसे लगता है कि पहलवान bowling करने आ रहा है." So he gave me the month off. I was not allowed to come to the cricket ground, and I was sent to change my entire body, drop all that muscle mass, and then I came back, and then we started making some headway.
And we heard, was that 16 kgs that you dropped in a month?
I wasn't looking at the scale. Honestly, I would keep dropping the muscle mass and keep videographing myself to see how much closer I can get to Kapil sir's physicality. But it was an absolute joy. In fact, when Kabir sir first came to me in the film and he was like, "I'm making the 83 story," in my head I was like, "Yes, cricket khelne ko milega, yes!" Because I'm a very avid gully cricketer myself. But an absolutely delightful creative process. I remember sharing a moment with Saqib, who plays Mohinder Amarnath, and we were at the Lords, and we had a few shots that we had to play on the pitch at Lords, and he was looking at me and I was looking at him. I was like, "Can you believe this?" He was like, "Can you believe this? We're playing cricket at the Lords." It was, to be at Lords, to be at Tunbridge Wells. If you're a cricket nut like me, it's just absolutely incredible, and it's inexplicable. I don't have words to express what it means to me to be able to do that. And let me tell you, Kabir sir's detailing is so keen that even the hardest of cricket nuts like you, who knows every nuance of every player, whether it's how Kapil sir does his little sleeve, that little tick that he used to have of adjusting his sleeve before in his run-up, or the stance of every player, or Yashpal Sharma's Badam shot, or every little nuance that every cricket nut knows and recognizes and will be looking out for with a magnifying glass, they will also stand up and applaud Kabir sir's detailing. I must tell you, it's a film that we are very, very proud to present to you.